when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop? That song that you just heard was Where My Girls by Day Burger. Did I say that correctly? She said her name in the song.
It's Day
I've
Burger.
never heard of this artist ever before I listened to this song. I have to say I was feeling it. Okay?
She has music in Grand Army, if you ever watched that. She had a song in
She has music in what?
The Marseille.
Yeah.
Grand Army. Have you ever seen that show?
No.
She has a song in there.
Okay.
And then Little, the movie with Marseille Martin, Issa Rae, Regina Hall. No, Regina. Yeah, Regina Hall.
Yeah.
She had a song in there too. But she's been making music for like 6-7 years now.
Really?
Damn. Okay, well, good for her. Go listen to that. I definitely was feeling it. It was giving me like outside, summertime, just chilling, getting drunk with the homies vibes.
It gave me like, I low-key thought it should be like our theme song for a moment. I was like, I feel like this would be a great intro.
Okay, that's why I did it, because I was like, it could be our theme
Wouldn't
song.
that be fun? Wouldn't it be fun if we
do we have to call her people?
We probably have to call someone.
It'd probably be nice. They'd probably like that.
You know what? Let me look into it before we say no. Hi, everybody. Happy Pride. It's June. Welcome.
Woo-woo.
And here we are on another episode.
Halfway through the year?
Yeah.
We are.
Oh my God. How is that even possible? How is it even possible that we're halfway through the year?
I don't know. It's felt like 2 years, to be honest.
I mean, but this year has gone by like so super fucking quick, but it still feels so slow. Anyway, happy Pride to all who celebrate. Happy Pride to the girls, the gays, and the theys. But before we get into our main topic for today, before we get into the bullshit, just how are you guys doing? How is June treating you so far? We're only 2 days in.
True.
I must say, it's only been 2 days. Not a lot of treating it could do right now.
Okay.
No, honestly, June is looking up. I was able to go out a little bit this past weekend with some friends. My favorite club opened again. We got, a...
Wait, you in DC, so is it Rose Bar?
No, it's the place next to Rose Bar, though. It's called Decades. But they had their reopening, and then we got
Shermee. Just know every fucking thing.
I was about to say,
Shermee, is there a ghost behind you? What the hell is that?
No, that's my mom.
Oh, girl, I said somebody is in the house. Somebody is in the house.
Get out!
That just scared the shit out of me, G. I swear to God, I didn't know nobody was there.
This is my mom.
If y'all could have seen the way this, like, her mom just like moved behind her, though, you would have thought the exact same thing, because she's in the dark. On the video, she's in the dark, so you wouldn't be able to tell that there was another person in the room.
I didn't even peek.
Anyway,
to be honest.
I'm sorry.
I got so scared.
Shermee got ghosts in her basement and shit.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, so you went to your favorite bar. That's fun.
Oh yeah. And then, we're just getting the, hot girl roster up and popping. So, looking like a good season.
Really? I'm quite proud.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
I cannot say the same.
Mariah, do you have a roster?
Yeah.
No, it's back down to 0.
No.
It's back down to 0.
Mariah, you went from in love to 0.
You know
what? That's why she's so mad that people are getting married right now.
I am sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. But yeah, I also was able to go out this past weekend for the first time, like really be in like with people, and I was like, oh my God. I thought I was gonna be like so overwhelmed and like have, I don't know, like it was just so, it was a really good feeling. So that was really good. I'm going on vacation next week, so that's all I'm looking forward to. But besides that, I'm chilling, you know.
Big purr.
Overworking myself as usual. None special here. What about you, Shermee? What's up?
You all know nothing's up for me. I'm just
oh my God,
attending weddings. That's it.
Shermee's attending weddings. Shermee's dripped in designer.
I was about to say, I just saw your picture you posted on Instagram. I was like, hold on.
Shermee's always like, oh, I'm not doing anything. And then next week she's in a different country. Like
5 photos.
Right.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
So we don't want to hear none of that shit. So anyway, let's get into the mess of today. Where do we start? Okay, let's just start with, you put this on here, but I'm confused. So Asian Doll has been replaced on another song? Because the version I heard had her on it.
No, so that's the one that like, so she had put her, okay, well, I guess we should go back and kind of explain what happened.
Let's go back. Asian Doll's been replaced on another song. She got...
Yeah, this is round two.
And I don't know why. I mean, she need to stop out-rapping bitches, because clearly they don't like it.
That might be the problem.
She got to get into some battle rap. She got to get into battle rap or something.
It might be good for her at this point, because she got promoters not wanting to pay her at clubs.
Yeah, I saw that.
Honey, in her hometown, the promoter said she couldn't pack the house, so we not paying her. But ain't that your job?
But that's not her job.
Ain't that your job? Ain't that
you
your
promote.
job, nigga? You the one who shouldn't get paid. Fuck you mean? You
didn't do your job.
You didn't deliver.
You couldn't pack the club. And now she said, I'll never perform in Houston again. No, in Dallas again. And
she's from Dallas.
You can't do your city like
girl,
that.
That's your hometown. You said you're not going to perform there because one promoter didn't pay you. I'm sure that's not the first time that's happened. But
he clearly is a scammer and not a promoter.
Obviously. And you run into those from time to time. Like, it comes with the territory when you're doing club appearances and you're at her level. But, you know, she's not wrong to sue him because she should get paid.
I'm going to say, no, she should. As much as, you know, she kind of works my nerves. She does deserve that pay. Like, if the money was agreed, it's agreed on, whether I pack it out or not.
Here's the thing about Asian Doll. As much as I hate the way she dresses, I hate most of her opinions, sis can rap, okay? Rap circles around these niggas. Rap circles around
right.
That's the sad part.
That's sad. She's very talented. That's the sad part. No one knows.
But you know what? She did just get new management. I just saw this on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
You know, Polo G, his mom is now her manager.
Oh, really?
I just saw this. I just saw this on Instagram just today.
Maybe they'll give her a social media person.
That's what I'm hoping, because she needs some help. She needs a lot of help.
But a lot of these girls need a PR team.
Yeah.
But back to this song though.
Right.
I've been hearing this song on TikTok. It's called Bundles by Kayla Nicole. If you guys don't know who she is, she's the one who like, well, I guess you guys can't see my face, but you know, the one who makes that face of like, you know, when you're with like your significant other and they're like,
she's the relatable black girl.
That's the best
way
girl.
I can.
You're right. Yeah. She's a bunch of memes.
You know her memes. You know her memes. If you look up Kayla Nicole, she's the one that's like, I'm a dumbass. I'm a fucking dumbass.
And that's move like a snake.
Yeah,
like a snake. Move like a snake.
She's the really skinny
girl who like does that little like twerk thing.
Yeah, with her back.
Back. Like Tina. But no, I didn't know Asian Doll got replaced on the song until you said something, Shermee.
Me either.
So the original song has the Taylor girls on there, or one of the Taylor girls on there, but the remix originally had Asian Doll on there, but now Flo Milli is on there. She went on live to like talk about it. Mm-hmm.
Who went on live? Asian Doll?
Asian Doll. Of course. Who else?
Right.
Who's else doing the PR?
The rest of these niggas is working. Asian Doll is on Instagram Live.
I got time today.
Playing songs that she got.
I'm gonna say she played the verse, and you can find the verse on YouTube too. So
well, that's
the verse.
I did like the verse. That was the thing. Again,
I don't know why they're not letting her be on the features.
Like, what's up, y'all? Like, what is there like an Asian doll hate train? Let me not even put that
there
out
definitely
there.
is. There definitely is. There definitely is. There already is. You don't even have to put it out there. It is. It's already out there. I think it's
not they plotting against the girl.
Why are they plotting against her? Why do you think they're plotting against her?
I think it has to do with all the King Von stuff and like, you know, just like her claiming that she's like, I don't know,
Queen
like
Von.
Queen Von.
Remember that?
And they're like, sis, come on. Like, you guys were like, you know, so I think people are like, just have a target on her back.
Oh, that sucks. Because she's this like young, dark-skinned Black woman, you know,
right.
Clearly doesn't have a lot of people around her who know exactly what to do with her talent, you know, and
you know who she's kind of reminded me of? It's not as severe, but it's kind of giving me Azalea Banks vibes.
Azalea, you're on the right track though.
It's like the same track though.
It's the same track.
Super talented, but like you keep putting your foot in your mouth.
You just not only do you keep putting your foot in your mouth, but everybody around you seems to be working against you, especially in Azalea's case, because I think she's very talented. You know, I just think she has. I think she's just gone too far off the deep end to recover. Like, I don't know. I can't fully support. But with Asian Doll, I'm just hoping that she doesn't say something that's gonna fully just make me hop off the train of supporting her. But in the meantime, I mean, like, stream her music because she has music out there. Not all of it is super like radio replay friendly, but
it's like freestyles.
Yeah, which is why I think it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely for the gangster girls.
Exactly. Exactly. Like they're playing this at a very specific kind of club. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I guess it makes sense that you said like she should maybe try getting into battle rapping because she might thrive there. You know?
No, low key.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rap scene is like in Dallas, but I think she could definitely do it.
Yeah, I mean, well, Erica Banks is also from Dallas, right?
Yeah, wait, no. Yep. Yeah, Erica Banks is from Dallas,
I would say Erica Banks is Dallas.
Erica Banks is from Dallas. I also think Erica Banks can rap really well.
Me too.
She's really good, but you want to know something I've noticed? She's really awkward in videos.
I agree. I saw her do a commercial for what's his name? Diddy's son. He has this like wave juice or whatever, and she was doing a promotion for it. And I was like, it doesn't look like you believe this one. But two, she was like, they're like, her PR team was like, listen, you got to do this. You got to do this.
She's really young. I didn't know she was only, I think, 22.
Yeah, she's pretty young.
Know that. Mm-hmm. I did not know.
So that. She has a lot of growing to do into like being a big star, but I think she's a really good rapper too.
And I think she definitely just has it, you know, in her. So I wish the best for her. Before we speaking of Texas, before we get into the all award show of it, let's talk about Miss Coyle Ray, who was booed on stage in Houston. Now, I'm sure you by this point have seen this video.
Brianna got to explain her city on this.
I'm sure you at this point have seen this video of Coyle Ray performing some song. I don't know. I don't listen to her music. But
I feel like they did it out of protest.
Right. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, how much of this did we actually see? Because what it looks like is that the people are like walking around, going to get snacks. But these are people who are like in the back. So what did the people who were standing in the front of the crowd really look like? Were they also booing her and like doing all that shit? Or were they like hype about it? Because that's what I'm always curious about. Here's the thing. I don't blame them. The music don't excite me.
Mariah.
I'm not saying you should boo nobody. I'm not saying I don't support that. I don't support y'all making this girl want to kill herself. None of that. I don't support none of that. However, I don't disagree with them. I don't disagree with their opinions.
It's not it. She's getting off on she's getting off on syllables. Like her just saying it's that big purr.
Okay, why can't she do that? The rap niggas be doing it, so let her thrive in the.
I'm not saying she can't, but she's running.
But I'm telling y'all,
but I don't want her.
A good Coyle Ray song is Huddy.
You can't.
It's a different vibe.
You can't
it's a different vibe.
One song and have that be the defense for why she's in the same category as people like Meg
Okay, that's true. That is true.
And fucking no, it's just, it doesn't work.
But I'm just saying, that's just a good one from her. It's just different.
Okay.
It's not the same.
Okay.
I'm telling you, because if you listen to that first and then seeing what's being put out now, it's not the same wave. It's definitely a disconnect.
And it's good for her. Like, run with this if this is what's going to make you pop in. Like, if that's what you need to do, if this is what you want to be doing, run with that. But just know that she's like basically getting by on being light skinned and skinny. Like,
right. No.
Nothing.
But do you guys think that they like booed her out of protest of all these nominations though? You know what I mean?
Yes, because I don't think they would have booed her for real.
I don't think so. I don't think it was about the nominations. I feel like that's so extra.
But I think just a lot of people just don't like her. Like, it's really a lot of people just don't like her.
And the reason they don't like her is because maybe she's, successful. She's young. She's very much like, she's not giving off super feminine vibes. Like, she's very comfortable in her skin. And people don't like that in women, especially not Black women, and so I see where it's coming from, people wanting her to fail. I don't want her to fail. I want to be very clear, even though I don't support the music. I don't see it for her. I do not want her to fail. Do not want her to hurt herself or be depressed or anything about it. But I do think it's weird for you to pay to go to a club to see somebody perform, to boo this. Like, that's
true.
Real hater vibes. Like,
that's true.
You can't
like,
was it like a summer jam type thing, or was it just like,
I actually have no idea.
I have no idea.
I thought it was like one of those things where they like they like perform at a club or some shit.
Yeah,
because
it looked like a House of Blues type of thing,
right?
But did you guys see that she was posted on JT's on her post for like Twerkulator, like she was dancing to Twerkulator. Did you guys see that?
I didn't see that.
No, but I did see her with Nikita Dragon.
Oh no! What?
Yeah,
what is she doing over there?
Yeah, I think she was in the music video or the video with her as well.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. What? Wait. Are you saying Nikita Dragon is in the Twerkulator video?
I don't think it's an official video. I think it was just like a promo type of like, yeah. Nikita the Dragon and Coyle Ray. Yeah. They were just like, just looking hot and, twerking and doing stuff.
Sure.
Because
Nikita pick up a new nigga every day.
I can't. I don't even want to go into Nikita Dragon and whatever the fuck race she's pretending to be today. Anyway, so that's it. Let's talk about so Rolling Loud, LA, and Portugal have announced their lineups. Do you know? I just checked, and the dates for Rolling Loud in LA is like my birthday weekend.
Yeah, that's December.
Yeah, of course I would never go I would never go to a music festival when I could be relaxing in like a beach resort. You know what I mean? Like, on my birthday.
Okay, that's fair.
No,
that makes sense.
No,
that makes sense.
I would never go. But there are a couple of girls in here I saw. Like, who's performing at Rolling Loud?
They had Dreezy. They had Sulan.
Cash Page. I think is Erica Banks there as well.
No, but what's her name? Mona Leo. Am I pronouncing?
Mona Leo. Yeah.
She's
so
performing.
I'm assuming she must be dropping something.
I hope so, because I want to hear more from her. I really do. What else was I about to? Oh yeah, okay. But before we get, let's talk awards then. So the Billboard Music Awards just came up, and Doja won for Best R&B, which
sure.
Here's the defense. I will say.
I need to know I need to like actually talk to someone behind the scene, like a music person behind the scenes, and figure out what is the cause of this. Who is putting this together? Who is putting her in this R&B category? Because even if you don't put her in rap, why is she not in pop?
Well, she's been. I will say there's been a lot more singy stuff that she's been doing, before,
Well, then if that's the case, Justin Bieber deserves his R&B nominations if we just want our people singing.
I disagree respectfully, but what it is, I'm happy for her. This is her first Billboard Music Award that she's ever won. And then Meg, of course, won for Best Female Rap Artist. it just makes sense, you know?
It
Like
does.
no one between her, Cardi, and Sweetie, it just
I mean,
makes
who else
sense.
is gonna win it?
No,
like, who else is gonna win it?
Exactly. So Meg won again. That just makes sense. This is also her first Billboard Music Award, and I'm really hoping that we'll see so much more from them. Let's talk about this performance. You know, Miss Doja Cat. She's giving me Missy Elliott. She's giving me early Beyonce. She's giving me everything that I need. She's giving me fashion. She's giving me choreography. She's giving me vocal. She's giving me theatrics. It's a performance.
I mean, she's a good performer. I don't think there's anything else to say.
Truly, what else?
She just does what needs to be done.
And the versatility
exactly.
of, like, you know, the choreography, the outfits. Like it was like what's their name? Chloe and Halle. Like when they were performing, like Do It. They did that song to the
so many different ways.
So many ways.
They dragged that song out, but it was a different performance.
But it was a different performance every time.
It's like the team behind Doja, they let her be weird as fuck because people know that when she puts out music, when she produces or writes or is on a song, or when she does a live performance, it will make up for all that weird shit.
Totally. You forget about it.
You really do. She's just so good. And SZA, SZA sounded good this performance. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a hit or miss with her.
See, that's the thing. Here's the thing. I've seen SZA live twice.
Oh, really?
Twice. I've seen her live twice. Both times, I swear to God, she sounded so good. It was like I was listening to the recorded version. And I saw her at the Madison Square Garden show where famously afterwards she freaked out about her voice and started tweeting all that shit about how she was retiring. Do you remember that?
Wow.
I was there for that show. And when I tell you she sounded so good, I cried. And then I saw her when Control first came out. I saw her on her Control tour. So all this shit about people saying SZA can't sing live, I personally don't agree with, because I've seen her live twice, and both times she has sounded unreal, like so fucking good. And she does all that damn weed smoking, so I don't even know how she sounds that good. But
the way you said that, it's like she's smoking the reefer.
That damn reefer. Her and Rihanna.
That's why we can't get no new music from Rihanna. Let me stop.
Stop.
Knock on wood. Take that back.
But the iHeartRadio Music Awards happened as well. Yeah. What did you guys think about that?
So again, Meg won for Best Collab, but I do wanna say it's weird that she lost Female Artist of the Year to Dua Lipa.
That's what I thought too. I thought that was weird too.
Wait, say the name again.
Dua Peep. Dupa Lipa. I mean, I like some of the Miss LaPeep songs, I'm not going to say she doesn't have a bop here and there, but she certainly has not had the year that Meg has had. She didn't get shot. I don't understand why she would win.
Wait, never did you say that.
Meg deserved this. I know it's just the iHeartRadio Awards, but she came outside for this one, and she looked good. With her nigga, too, on her arm.
I'm gonna need us to stop showing off the niggas, but that's another conversation.
Y'all really hate these people. And y'all talking about me being a hater. Because I was just talking to my friends about this, and they said the exact same thing. They said, I just need her to break up with him. I'm like, what?
Here's the thing. No. I did not say that. I did not say she needed to break up with him.
What?
I need these niggas to stop coat riding off the girls. They're really good at that.
That's true.
Stop popping out with the girls.
Yeah.
Let the girls be by themselves. Let them be solo. You've gone on and you do what you do best, writing for Cardi.
Yes.
And let's keep it pushing.
And who knows if that's not what he's doing. He might be doing just that, because we ain't heard a peep from Cardi in months.
I was about to say.
Get back in the lab and get out of the runway.
I personally don't think she's gone quiet because of an album or writing, because Cardi is always on live. It don't matter what she working on, any of that
always,
shit.
It never fails.
True.
I think she's having work done, and more power to her. But that is what makes sense to me. Or she's pregnant. It would just make both of those things make sense. I mean.
Yo, why did I just see a TikTok of Offset just like on a jet ski?
Yes, I saw that one too. And I was like, wait, why is he there? Like, what's the tea? She might be pregnant. she might be
low-key, I'd be pissed.
Work done, or
I'd be pissed if she was pregnant again.
If she was pregnant again?
Yeah, because like when she first got pregnant, remember it was like when she was like first really taking off, and she was supposed to be on that Bruno Mars tour, and she was supposed to be doing a bunch of tours that summer, but she ended up having to cancel obviously because of culture,
of the pregnancy.
But I was like, yeah, I was looking forward to it because she's about to be on a bunch of lineups coming up this year.
Yeah, because they said Made in America is about to come out, the lineup. Now, I don't want to say it. I don't want to put it out into the universe because I don't think it's true. But it is Miss Beyonce's 40th birthday. Now...
you think Beyonce gonna be there this year?
I do not think it. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if?
Watch it just be A$AP Rocky.
What if? Right. I said,
bitch, if A$AP Rocky is a headliner again, now that one I really do need to talk to an executive on that one too.
To explain to me, A$AP Rocky. I have not heard an A$AP Rocky song in years. Somebody
honestly,
needs
A$AP
to.
Ferg would make more sense than A$AP Rocky.
Literally, at this point,
True.
He has become the superior A$AP, and you know what? I don't mind it. I like A$AP Ferg's music these days.
Same.
He's really grown into himself as an artist, and I respect the hell out of that.
Same.
But let's talk about the BET Awards, y'all, because
girl, where do we start?
I don't even know. So
wait, can I ask y'all a question?
Yes.
When the award first came out, did you all think that it would cause such a big ruckus that it did?
Yes.
The nominations, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Wait, y'all did?
Yeah,
Fully.
because it's like BT always has been on some bullshit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, and especially in the past, like, I would say 4 years or so. So I assumed that there would be something like people would be upset, and and rightfully so.
Yes.
I didn't think it would. I really didn't. I didn't think that many people. I know people watched it and stuff like that, but I didn't think it would cause the ruckus, especially the female hip hop artist section. I didn't think it would cause as much of a ruckus as it did.
I really did. I knew it was going to. Let's talk about. So Meg is nominated for Album of the Year, but I think it should go to Chloe and Halle.
If it's not, I say
agree.
Hotels.
Or Jasmine Sullivan, but I really think it should go to Chloe and Halle. The City Girls, I want to say, I don't even know how the Migos are nominated for Best Group. They haven't put out
I was just about to ask, has the Migos put out anything? Have they put out anything this year?
They put out one song. So I think Chloe and Halle should win Best Group, but I also want the City Girls to win Best Group because I think they've done just amazing, amazing work. And I want Cardi and Meg to win for Best Collaboration for WAP, but I know they won't because Drake is nominated. I just know they won't.
Wait, what song of Drake is nominated?
It's Pop Star
one with
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Girl, what is that?
I don't know, but you know he's gonna win. Or DaBaby.
Next.
Or DaBaby.
Wait, DaBaby won something recently.
He's won a lot of awards. But
it was like an album one.
Yeah.
I was like, why did his album win?
I literally didn't even know he put out an album because he puts out one like every 3 days. But let's talk about this Best Female Hip Hop Artist category, aka what I'm calling the paper bag test. Because the nominees are Cardi B, Coi Leray, Doja Cat, Meg, Lotto, and Saweetie? Huh?
Saweetie doing numbers.
Let me just say this.
Oh my God, I have a headache. Yes, go ahead.
I think out of all the female hip hop categories that have been going on in award shows, as much as I don't like this one, I think this one has made the most sense, sadly.
Out of the ones that have been done, yes.
Ones that have been done, yes.
Does it make sense in general? No.
It doesn't, but I think it makes the most sense compared to everything else that has been done in the past with the
that's fair.
With the award shows this year
and
in the female hip hop category.
You know what? I agree with you.
That makes sense, I guess.
But
however,
like this doesn't make sense to me. How Coi Leray is.
How is she in the conversation? Please tell me.
What?
Apparently, those songs have gone like
that doesn't
double platinum
matter.
and stuff like that.
That doesn't matter. That's like 2 songs.
Personally, in my opinion, I don't think you should be in this category if you don't have a full project out.
Yeah, that's what I'm
my
saying.
personal
Yes.
opinion. So honestly, I would kick Cardi B out, and I would kick Coi Leray out.
I would kick Cardi B out. I would kick Coi Leray out, and I would kick Sweetie out. I'm just. Who
would be your
skill wise, I would kick Sweetie out, but at least she did have a project come out.
Sweetie should not be in this category anyway.
Of course. Who would be your substitutions? So you said you'd kick Sweetie and Coi Leray and Cardi out. So who would be your 3 replacements then?
I'm surprised the City Girls aren't on here.
That's what I was saying. I think it should be the City Girls. I think
the City Girls.
The City Girls. Flo Milli should be in here. And who else? Who else has just been like? Hold on, let me just think, because I didn't think about who I would replace. I wouldn't say Chica. I don't. Again, but Chica is not someone that I listen to enough. For me,
I would say Chica because Chica has equally had a great year compared to the other girls. It hasn't necessarily looked the same.
Yeah,
but she had the Project Pat, and she wrote all of that. She had the XXL nomination. What else? And she did drop a project too. Yeah. So like, no, it doesn't look like the quote unquote rap girl success, like who we would consider a rap girl.
But she is Grammy nominated.
But she's Grammy nominated. She wrote for that movie as well.
Yes.
Yeah. She has had a good year as well. It just doesn't look like theirs.
Yeah. I would say for me, the replacement would be City Girls, Flo Milli, and Young Baby Tate. I think.
Yeah, because
it doesn't make sense to have them there. Coi Leray is just not good at this. I'm sorry, Shermee.
I see her in the new artist category though.
Okay.
That's fair.
What were your thoughts about this before we do move on to that?
The new artist category?
Yes, before we move on to the other categories.
I think the girls in the new artist category, I think those are good because it's Flo Milli,
Coi Leray,
and Lotto. I would put Young Baby Tate in that one.
I would also put Young Baby Tate in this one. But I do, however, I want Flo Milli to win this.
Me too.
But I don't think she will.
I don't think so either.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I think it's gonna be Giveon.
I'm gonna say I think a boy's gonna win it. I don't even think a girl's gonna win it.
Right. I think if it's not gonna be Giveon, it's gonna be Pooh Shiesty. Maybe
Pooh Shiesty was gonna be my choice. I mean, I don't listen to him, but the girls were screaming Pooh
Shiesty. That's my dog.
Yeah. They do love that. They do love his song. Mm-hmm. And then you know what's crazy is right after all of this, Flo Milli had tweeted that BET did some write up on her. Calling her the new princess.
Yes, they called her the princess
of rap. And I said, now how fucking dare you?
But why would they set themselves up for that drag?
Out of the category. But then Chica was dragging them, aired them the fuck out on Twitter. Yes. She was like, you motherfuckers have paid me dust in the past and then came kiss my ass behind doors.
For freestyles.
For freestyles. And she said, imagine still going to BET looking to them for validation when they haven't cared about us in years.
Okay, but did she lie though?
No, and that's exactly how I felt about
have y'all like actually sat there and thought about it when, especially around the hip hop awards time, the girls who do ciphers. Now I'm kind of going into the colorism stuff. If y'all want to transition over to there,
go ahead.
The girls who do ciphers, they're usually the darker skinned girls, but the girls who usually perform
are the light skinned ones,
or like get nominated. It's always the lighter skinned ones.
And so you know what? And you know what? It says a lot, but it's like, are we surprised? Because I feel like BET has always been that way.
So here's the thing. I did look at the categories back in the day. The skin tones were ranging.
Really?
For some reason this year, even the year when the years, the whole 2010 when Nicki Minaj won it every time.
Yeah.
The skin tones, it wasn't the beige category.
Yeah. I don't like that we're moving back into this. And you know what? I'm going to blame Danielle Lee for that damn song.
Oh,
it's her fault.
It's her fault.
This is all her fault. We're regressing. Ever since she said that, these light-skinned bitches been acting up. Have you noticed?
Yeah,
acting a damn
I just
fool.
think this is just like really telling as to like, yes, we're in this rap girl renaissance, but there is still some type of barrier between
there's like a disconnect because even people,
because all the girls look the same. If you think about it.
Yep. All the ones who are, but even besides that, people when this category came out, and I have stopped participating in discourse on Twitter because I'm not about to stress myself out about people who I don't care about. You know what I mean? Like, I just refuse. But somebody did tweet something like, oh, well, if y'all supported them, go listen to their albums. And then niggas is like, no, niggas are streaming their music. Like, we're supporting the girls. We're watching the videos. We're doing that. It's never been about that. It's never been about that. Because if that was the case, I feel like Meg would have popped off years ago. If it was about, supporting their music, she would have popped off when Tina Snow came out.
Mm-hmm. You're
True,
right. Because
her pop off isn't until last year.
Until last,
like mainstream wise, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's so
true.
I
don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that because that's not the truth. There's just some disconnect between the powers that be and like the people who are actually, listening to the music. And that,
my honest opinion, I don't think these labels or even like management know how to work dark-skinned girls or girls who are deemed as like quote unquote undesirable, unattractive and stuff like that. Because when you, again, even though we're in this like rap girl renaissance, when you look at the rap girls, most of them same skin tone, kind of serving the same body type. Yeah. So like, there's multiple girls that are out here winning, but there's multiple girls who are given the same look. Yeah. And at least for girls, this doesn't happen with guys. They have to have like a personality or something has to attract people to like them as a person to then get them to the talent. And most of the time that first block is like, are you attractive? Are you selling me some form of attractiveness? Can I like fantasize about sleeping with you? And so then I can get to want to listen to your music and actually realizing that you're talented.
And you know who that makes me think of when you say the personality thing? It makes me think of Cash Doll. Person who I think is really talented, a person who I think is really beautiful and should be, very just, I think she should be popping based on those things, but she isn't as much. And I really do think it's because she hasn't done that thing of like, establishing a personality, or people are viewing her as like she's lying about her age and she's some old auntie aging her because she's a Black dark-skinned woman. She's tall and they want to liken her to a man and talk about her in these masculine ways because she doesn't fit that mold that you're talking about, Shermee.
Yeah, I agree. I do. I hate that the girls have to like be so big in order to like pop. They just can't drop a whole bunch of music. Yeah. We listen to it. We enjoy it. Yeah.
It has to be
have some type of form of parasocial relationship with you in my head in order for it to work out.
And
you can't do that if you're not deemed attractive because that's always the first step.
And you know what? Who else it reminds me of? And that'll just kind of like segue us into our main topic about, LGBTQ rappers in hip hop and just in this space. It reminds me of Young M.A., another person who is talented as fuck, so attractive, but because she's
a stud, she's a zaddy.
Yes, and she's not, and she's also light skinned, but she's tatted and very masculine and all this. So people, I don't think it's so hard for her to get, I think, what she's deserving because she doesn't fit the mold of even the Missy Elliott or Queen Latifah type of rapper because she's straight gangster, thug, drill with that shit, So she's out here looking
but you
like
know what?
All these
they
niggas.
Always love to bring her up when they want to discredit the girls who like rap about sex.
Exactly.
Even though she raps about sex.
Raps about it so well.
All the time.
well. Because I know she be
Listen.
I'll take the strap.
Down. I
I'll
know
take
she
it.
throw down. Okay? You ain't got to tell me she throw down. I know Young and they throw down in the bedroom. But the point is like, it's like, how do rappers like Young M.A. and Chica and, people like Darku, that's your girl, Shermee, and, rappers, your queen, how do they navigate this space? And even, trans women rappers who I don't know many of, and that's my own ignorance for that, or non-binary rappers, how do they navigate this hip hop space when they don't necessarily fit this mold of what we've come to know female rappers to look like and act like?
I mean, that's a hard question because okay, so like let's just actually like think about rap music. Most people just want to hear girls talk about taking dick
or rapping about their pussy and how wet it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so if a queer artist or a trans artist doesn't bring, like, if they step out of that box, it's no longer considered it, but like
it's
like
considered
have all
political
the, like,
and social.
Yeah.
And Chica even said that, you know, when she was in her cover for, what was it, the Gay Times or whatever. Mm-hmm. She even said that. She's like, when you're a lesbian or even a gay rapper, all of a sudden everything you do is political, but this is just my life. You know what I mean?
They're not even rapping no political stuff.
Exactly.
Like,
just them
I'm just openly being a lesbian because that's my life.
That's who I am.
And all of a sudden you make it a big deal. Like I've made some sort of huge mega statement when really I haven't.
Right. And I think it's like the reason why we haven't been as a society, I guess, of accepting of like LGBTQ plus rappers is because it's an extension of Black culture, because it's like, you know, homophobia, transphobia, it all transcends into hip hop culture. So it's like, obviously, if we're not accepting it in our own communities, how are we expected to rally behind
except in the music
that we listen to? Exactly.
Right. That does make sense. And I do think...
Yeah, I agree.
And it's interesting because a lot of these, you know, female rappers who some behind closed doors may be very traditional, out in the open, they have a very openly, very huge LGBTQ fan base. And they definitely cater to that a lot. Like they'll have Voguers on stage. All the members on the team, the glam squad, will be gay. They'll have the girls in the videos and all this shit. But then it's like when it's time to put on their music, when it's time to put them on, it's very profitable. It's very profitable to do that because people want to see themselves represented, which is why I get like why people rally so hard behind, you know, for there to be a mainstream push for rappers like Young M.A. and rappers like Chica. And I keep saying them because we just a couple days ago on my other podcast, Does It Hold Up? We were talking about the film Mariah, which if you haven't seen that film, it's about a young Black stud. Like she's very masculine presenting, and she's young and she's figuring out her identity. But I just realized when I was watching that I had never before seen a film that had a main character that was a Black lesbian that was so masculine presenting. You know what I mean? And now I'm realizing
it's usually film because it's easier to digest.
It's easier, exactly. And
you can still have the fantasy around.
Exactly.
Or maybe I could turn her out, or like she's still like girly in your head.
And that's
you can still attach to it.
Thing. And that's the whole thing about the downfall of, you know, being a woman in this business is that people want to fuck you, you know? And if they don't deem you as fuckable, then they're not gonna support you in the way that you deserve to be supported, you know? And it sucks. Right. And it's like, how can we move past that?
I don't know. Representation, you know, these people who are starting their own like music labels and stuff like that, recruiting people who don't have the same platform as like, you know, the Megs, the Doja Cats, whoever. But I also find it surprising, though, from these music labels, though, that it's like, you know, if we're riding trends or waves or whatever, like, you know, compared to, let's say, 20 years ago of like, you know, coming out, being gay, it was more taboo or like, you know, not as openly as accepting as it is now. Obviously, there's more strides that we have to make, obviously. But it's like, why wouldn't you guys try to be proactive versus reactive in the sense of like, why don't I put on this like, you know, transgender rapper, and it's like I'm a trailblazer in the music industry for bringing them on, and then it's like we start a whole new renaissance.
To be the first. until it actually like pops off.
Right. They want
That's my point.
to do it first.
They're being reactionary versus proactive. Yeah, they're being reactionary. I'm like, somebody needs to be a trendsetter, and it's like, this is going to bring a whole new wave of people up.
Mm-hmm. But I think a lot of people are also scared of the idea of like getting a bunch of pushback because trans artists, queer artists, it's easier to attack them because of those things. I mean, because of those being queer and stuff like that.
That's fair.
So I think a lot of people want to try to avoid as much conflict as possible. But it's like, y'all use them in the background. Exactly. They writing for your girls.
They're writing they're the ones producing. They're the ones doing the hair, doing the makeup, doing the choreography. They're on the sets. They're in the scene. They're involved in the project, but you're not giving them the visibility that they deserve. And it's the same thing that, and I hate to bring it up like this, but it's the same thing that Beyonce and Drake did with Big Freedia. Why isn't she in either of those videos?
I was just going to bring that up.
Nice for What? If you ask me, Nice for What would not have gone number one without Big Freedia. Formation would have not have been, I don't think it would have been as big of a deal as it was without Big Freedia. So why isn't she in either of those videos? Why wasn't she on tour with them? And Big Freedia even said,
I'm gonna say Big Freedia's popping though too.
Oh, of course, I know Big Freedia's busy. I'm not saying that she's not.
I'm saying she's a popping artist. Like it's not even like you're bringing in nobody on tour. Like we all know Big Freedia. Everybody knows Big Freedia,
and we go up for Big Freedia. What are you talking about? And these are people who have roots that are so like grounded in bounce. And Big Freedia is one of the pioneers, one of the trailblazers of bounce. And you just are not having her involved. I don't understand. And Big Freedia even said that she hit Drake up. Like, I was in town the weekend you shot the video.
Had to call him.
Had to call him. And he's like, oh, my bad. And that's it? What? And that's the problem, is that these mainstream artists who say that they're allies, who say that they're supporters, are only supporters behind closed doors, or only supporters for face value. What we need is for them to put their money where their mouths are. Okay?
I'm happy you brought up bounce because I don't know if you all noticed it, but at least the bounce genre, there are a lot of trans women who keep that genre alive, keep it going. Like a lot of the songs are from trans women. And
yes.
It's interesting how it's like very much accepted down in New Orleans, but when you look at it on a bigger stage or whatever, more mainstream, people only like it like when it's presented by Drake.
And it's funny.
When it's presented by Beyonce.
And it's funny because a lot of these girls get their whole personality from these trans women. They get all their phrases from these people, these trans women who are doing bounce and who doing all the voguing and shit. All their whole gig is stolen from Black trans women. And you mean you can't put them on? Huh? After everything you've taken from them? That just doesn't make sense to me. And it reminds me of something that I saw today, actually. This interview that Marsha P. Johnson did back when, she was still alive, God rest her soul, about how this photo of her that Andy Warhol, the very famous Campbell Soup photographer, he took of her, and it was like
not Campbell Soup.
That's his
famous one.
Right.
I do.
You know what I'm talking about. You know who Andy Warhol is, but if you don't, you know the Campbell Soup thing. But she was walking down the street, and she saw her photo, like a portrait of her, on sale, and she was struggling to find a place to live. And this photo is probably worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you see, that's exactly what these artists are doing today. You can profit off of me, but you can't support me. And it's like, how do we move past that? It's sad because they deserve better for all that they've done.
Honestly, I think the first step is one, don't only hire them for Pride.
True. Yes, after June's over, after all the rainbow flags come down, like
you better still be supporting.
Still be here.
You better still be supporting.
They're still working. Okay,
yeah, right.
They still need a job. They still make music.
Baby, they got bills to pay 12 months of the year, not just June.
Not just June. I mean, girls charge extra for June,
and they should. I would charge triple because they know they're going to be tokenized, and it sucks. That's what we have to do. You know? Because they deserve better.
Yeah, totally.
That just...
I know, I feel all riled up now.
I do feel riled up. But in conclusion, support the girls, support the gays, support the days, okay?
Support.
You need to not
let's
just
be
support,
real. Some of the gay males, they are out rapping the girls.
And that's another thing. They are. And
Kid, oh Jesus! I know this is a girls' podcast,
but you're right though. But you're not wrong. So support them, and don't just support them in June. And when we say support, don't just do it behind closed doors. We need your support loud and proud.
You can tweet their music.
You can have them in your video. You can have them on your features. You can put them on. You can tweet about them. You can post about them on Instagram. You can support in more visible ways.
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry to backtrack because you just said features. I just have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't the City Girls and Saucy Santana have a song?
Yeah, that's another thing.
True. They be hanging out.
I hate to backtrack because I know it's in the conversation.
No, but that's a good point because he was in the video for Jobs. He's a very close personal friend of theirs. It seems like they're all very, very close. So
it wouldn't make sense.
Do y'all think it's a label thing?
I think it might be. I think there might be some pushback from them about the support. Some pushback from their team about supporting, the Santana and the girls. I do.
I think so too. I'm sorry. QC is run by two straight cis
black men from Atlanta. From Atlanta at that. From Atlanta.
You're right. Yeah, you have that.
I'm not trying to put nothing on them, but it's not giving me they're not homophobic.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. We can't say that. For sure we don't know, but I'm not going to say that it's not true.
These are conspiracy theories.
It's not true, but it's not true. You know what I mean? We don't know. If they sign a gay rapper, then I'll backtrack everything that I'm saying about them proudly. But until then.
Heard you.
But until then. My statement stands. And that goes for everybody. That goes for all of these motherfuckers.
I hear you.
So, moving on. Well, guys, that's another episode. So thank you guys so much for listening. Again, happy Pride to those who celebrate.
Also, happy Black Music Month.
Happy Black Music Month. And it's like a Black Soul Food Month or some shit like that.
Even better.
Enjoy you something good.
Enjoy being niggers.
Enjoy being niggers and enjoy being gay.
We'll catch you next time.
And to all a good night.
Goodbye. Okay, they know it was Christmas.
Right.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girl's At, brought to you by Textured Heir, a brand dedicated to celebrating Black girl culture, past, present, and future. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. It really helps. You can find us on Twitter at WhereMyGirlsAt2 and Instagram, WhereMyGirlsAt_TH. Make sure you check out our other podcasts, Does It Hold Up?, The Blacklist, and all the other content we offer on our website, texturedheir.com. Until next time.